both sides have been poor in final terms, so if that's any guide, they want to get the job done in this, the third term. Suns take the lead in. Cochin gets Richmond going first. Lambert popping up, and then Arts. And he's been pretty well to his teammates. That carries a little far for Holman. Rankin. McIntosh went straight into trouble. Unexpectedly, it pops out through Anderson. Greenwood's patience was outstanding. Anderson in the perfect position to receive. King versus Bolter. Bolter wins the first battle. Got help as it went off the ground. Alice, boundary line. Too close. Was it high?
That was a silly challenge. He didn't need to do that.
To a premiership player with the Tigers, how he'd dearly love to get his team home tonight. Dustin's eyes were darting, hoping, and he found Dustin. And now McIntosh, watch out, Rankin's got you. And he got the handball away just. And so the Tigers keep on going, and Lambert's delivery wasn't bad. Baker inches it forward. There's danger about the kick, though. Arts takes Anderson with him.
See, right now, we've got the ability to see behind the ball. There's 3 Richmond players outside of the defensive 50. I think it's a throw.
Technically a throw. But we've seen plenty of players over the journey do that, haven't we?
Collins now. Tom Lynch, don't get 50. Stand for a ball now. Time. Hold there.
No love lost there, is there?
Okay, just asserting his authority. Sam, now.
Good to
kicks
see.
It, gets it deep. Hands up everywhere. And Greenwood. Oh, he claimed it.
High.
Bang.
Well, there's... Then other hands were involved.
Come back to that. He's dragged the kick badly.
Just to buy a bit of time.
Make it close to the Bolt.
Play on. Yours.
Kicking it up into the numbers. Revolt had a good run and a good take. Suns have blown some chances, as the Tigers did early. Straight kicking could determine the outcome of this game, and Jack Revolt shows them how to do it. The first half of Jack's work rate.
Yeah, you just see the movement there from the forward. Good forwards never stay still, do they? They just keep working, and this is the lead. Just bides his time, really patient, a nice little lead up to the point where he put his defender in Graham to sleep. And then this is the one that we just saw. So him and Lynch working together at the bottom of the screen. And then he just gets that space in front to lead up.
Just that little slight block.
Yeah, and he's always on the move, you know.
Top of the goal square, Lynch, Joel, both there at the front. Arts. Skyscraper back to the square. So many Suns up. Stacks trying to weave his way through. Bowes looks up, there's not much for him. He finds what there was, and then short to take that advantage and give it plenty, get it deep. The rise was from Rioli. Powell played himself the mark. The umpire disagreed. Graham had to keep a cool head, unfortunately for his sake. He handballed it straight up, and then McIntosh. Gone a couple of weeks without a goal, I mentioned earlier. 5 goals last time against the Suns. Castagna, this to tie the ball game up. Dead straight. Starting to really get back to the Jack of old now. Jumping, taking marks, getting them deep. Here's his partner in crime. Lynch takes the mark. He just held it long enough.
Hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. Needs to finish.
17 goals, 14 for the season. Just the 1 goal last week. No mistake whatsoever. The game is all tied up.
Of the footy. I just love the enthusiasm we're seeing now. Jack Revolt's up and going, and that becomes infectious. Makes such a difference. It didn't look a great kick off the boot, but it hung in space where Tom Lynch could have a run and jump, and that's all he wants. He's going man against man. He figures I can run and jump and catch it at a higher point than my opponent can get to.
Definitely a mark, Jason.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
One clean grab. Then had the arm pulled after him.
Martin and McIntosh, a tireless worker for Richmond. He keeps on coming, got it back from Rioli. Gets it to the square again, Lynch. That time Collins had his measure, but they were lining up below. Pickett off the left, and Richmond Richmond are in front.
Have a look at the numbers that get front and square here. So they keep the ball alive, they move it quickly, they kick it to the key forward. They know he's going to fly. And then you can see 2, 3, 4 Tigers getting front and square at various depths from the contest. And in the end, a regulation crumbing goal.
So it's just Pickett's ability to hold his line, wasn't it? Not get sucked over. We saw the behind the goals.
Forward by Bolter and then back again by Witch with good purpose. Miller served Ainsworth. Watch out, Bolton was closing. Oh, not far enough. Sexton.
Not only was it not far enough, it nearly came off his knee, the kick. So it's a good decision. Good decision.
The pressure from Gold Coast can be sustained. Keeps them into the game.
Which is where they're always going to look to hook the footy.
A little misdirected, that kick from Collins. He did not get as much as he would have liked, and we know that Pickett can kick a decent ball. He's able to wind it up. Cochin dug it out. Lambert, and then Rioli. Has he got enough on it? No, it should be another Suns intercept mark. Art's calling for it on the outer side. Dusty.
Shank. Well, what we saw from Isaac Rankin there is a young man. That's a great kick.
It was. Rankin uses 2 hands that time. Takes the mark. Ben King wants it.
You've got to get it to him, 1 out.
Oh. Tucked it to the wrong side.
Right contact. Gold Coast.
So Brandon Ellis just needs to convert. High price recruit for them. Does the job, the former Tiger. That might kickstart them in the last.
Initially, they got it to the open side, which is what we've been talking about, and they haven't been able to do that. But that kick inside from Noah Anderson breaks up the play.
Put a hand on his shoulder and his face, took him out of the marking contest, didn't touch the footy. That has to be a free kick all day, every day.
Graham with the fist, and it's clean too. It was directed back to the wing. Short and Rankin drilled it out. Bolter came through, trying to open up this side of the ground for McIntosh. Oh, it's going to be 50.
No.
Finds it within himself there to deliver.
And here's the mark. You see Sexton, Boston runs the other side. You've either got to follow him or get out of there. You can't run into that protected zone.
Fiorini went past it. Martin was able to collect to Markov. Tucks it back for McIntosh. The Leeds present as a Gold Coast Sun down behind play as Lynch has the mark. Kicked one earlier tonight, and now he has 2.
His opponent, you can see bottom of screen, Lynch and Collins. And Lynch just throws the swinging arm, which sucks the gas out of him. Maybe making a little more of it after he realised he couldn't go with Lynch, but probably lucky to get away with it. Hey, you make your own luck as a forward. Try to create your own space, push off your opponent. Look at the aftermath.
Yep. They're trying to get rid of that punch to the stomach.
Yeah. He's starting to get angry, Sandy Collins. He might be having a whisper saying, I'll meet you out in the car park afterwards, mate, if you're going to run with that sort of stuff. A couple of big men. The big boys are playing.
Got himself in a little bit of trouble a couple of weeks ago, didn't he?
Yep. He needs to be careful, but importantly, he created the space, got the mark, and then kicked the goal.
Forward. Martin, quick as a flash. He gave the handball. Now he's on the move again. Cochin, I thought about giving it back to him. Instead, tucks it into the revolt direction. Soldo from the pocket. Whoops. One false move and you can be in trouble. Lynch might kick his 3rd. No.
How brave's this by Collins?
Yep.
Lynch unfortunately clipped Jack on the way.
As always, he's got the lip, the nose, and the eye bleeding. A little bit of everything.
Francis Burke. Which ball is going to make life a little more difficult. Good body work from Cochin. Markov sensed the chance. Gets it deep to the square. Lynch. There's a really rocket. Lynch is there as well. He goes for Arts or Joel. And Soldo!
You've declared it in.
No, I just said he hasn't kicked one up until now. In doubt.
It might have flicked the post.
Okay, so there is some doubt.
Able to see it.
It looked like it was hitting the post all the way and then just curled late.
You bet that it's through.
Happening off the ball. A lot happening.
It's the hardest thing as a player, isn't it? As soon as that siren go, to put that aside and shake hands. They've been going at it all night.
I'm not sure they're going to be that cheery at the end of the game, Louis.
Fight clearances inside 50s. They turn the tables tonight.
And Lynch drags down another one, kicks quickly. Down to Martin on the siren. Our teammates embrace. Keep an eye on Tom Lynch. Just see how he and Collins see out the end of the game.
Gold Coast were able to apply.
There it is, there it is.
Oh, no eye contact.
Shake of the hands, I like